Following Damian Priest's official transition from Raw to SmackDown, Rhea Ripley has sent a statement. Priest was a stablemate of Ripley's during Judgment Day. Without holding back, the Women's World Champion expressed her heartfelt response to the news. They were booted out of the stable after more than 2 years of being a member of the Judgment Day. Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley persisted as the Terror Twins even after that. But the former WBC champion quickly went on to other feuds, and the Eradicator's narrative with Dominic Mysterio and Liv Morgan came to a close not long ago. This week's broadcast of SmackDown included Damian Priest's victory against Carmelo Hayes as part of WWE's effort to shake things up on the main show. Following Priest's announcement that she will be joining the Blue brand, Ripley tweeted her sincere reaction. The move of Priest and The Miz to SmackDown, as pointed out by Vince Russo on a recent episode of Brodown Live, rendered the draft useless. Russo went on to criticize fans, claiming that they would continue to watch the special editions of Draft, even if WWE does not adhere to its own regulations of rearranging its roster only once a year. What WWE has in store for Priest in the next months is anyone's guess. But his SmackDown stint got off to a great start with a victory over Carmelo Hayes. When Damian Priest's abrupt dismissal from Monday Night Raw was announced, it shocked the WWE Universe. An integral part of RAW's narrative and exciting bouts has been Priest, a member of the Judgment Day side. The emotional toll on his Judgment Day comrades, particularly Rhea Ripley, was palpable, and viewers wondered whether there was any conflict behind the scenes, or if stories would be rearranged. A heartfelt letter from Rhea Ripley, the Eradicator, and current WWE Women's World Champion, resonated strongly with her fans and the wider WWE community. Despite her reputation for dominance and aggression in the ring, Ripley shone a rare vulnerability as she discussed the psychological and professional impact of Priest's dismissal. For as long as Raw has been, Judgment Day has dominated. The group's cohesion, planning, and indisputable chemistry have been hallmarks of the Rhea Ripley, Damian Priest, Finn Balor, and Dominic Mysterio faction. The members clearly have a real connection off-camera, despite the fact that their on-screen dynamic often displays their collective brutality. The Punishment, as Damian Priest was well known, was an integral part of the faction and did more than simply hang about. His towering stature, magnetic stage presence, and remarkable skills in the ring earned him the affection of the fans. Above all else, he and Ripley had a special bond that went beyond the kayfabe stories that WWE creates. The real connection that Rhea and Damian have developed throughout their time together is seen in the backstage moments they have, when they are seen boosting each other up. Whether they were demonstrating camaraderie in matches, celebrating triumphs, or throwing humorous barbs during interviews, their bond seemed genuine. When Priest was kicked out of Raw, it was like a chapter closing for the faction, and the future of Judgment Day was up in the air. After Damian Priest was fired from Raw, Rhea Ripley sent a heartfelt message to her supporters on X, previously Twitter, and Instagram. In a really moving piece, Ripley penned, "The loss of a companion like Damian Priest leaves an emptiness that words cannot express. No matter what has happened, he has always been there for me, providing support, guidance, and even a little mayhem to boot. This is a really difficult day for us because Judgment Day is more than a group. It's a family. I will always be at your side, Priest, no matter what the next chapter brings you. Forever on Judgment Day." The statement was accompanied with a picture album that chronicled their time together in WWE. There were heartwarming footage of the two of them smiling at a press conference, memorable photos of them in the ring, and genuine moments backstage. Impressions of Damian Priest's work on Raw were shared by fans in the comments area, causing the post to become viral. "This hit hard," one supporter commented. Because of Priest's bond with Rhea, the faction felt very genuine on Judgment Day. Without him, Raw would be very different. Their genuine concern for one another is evident in Rhea's post, according to another commenter. That degree of genuineness is unusual in wrestling. Many wondered what would happen to Judgment Day once Priest left Raw. Fans have been on the edge of their seats for months, as this group has been at the center of RAW's programming, embroiled in huge feuds, vying for championships, and other captivating storylines. In addition to being an integral aspect of continuing plots, Priest's Money in the Bank contract added mystery to his every action. Many viewers were curious about the future of Judgment Day without Priest. Would the group's most visible member and current champion, Rhea Ripley, accept a more senior leadership position? Can you imagine how Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio would react to this new situation? Moreover, if the faction lost one of its founding members, would it be able to maintain its cohesiveness? Ripley's heartfelt letter suggested her resolve to preserve the memory of Judgment Day. On the other hand, it highlighted the difficulties the team will have in the future. There was a clear hole in the team when Priest was not there due to his incomparable combination of power, charm, and experience. Unexpected departures, drafts, and changes to the roster are nothing new to the WWE Universe. Fans were especially moved by Damian Priest's dismissal from Raw. Reactions on social media ranged from astonishment and sadness to curiosity about what may happen next. A disappointed fan tweeted, "Raw just lost one of its best," among many others expressing their dismay. There seems to be a huge void in the program now that Damian Priest isn't there. Without Priest, Judgment Day feels incomplete. One writer put it, focusing on the implications for Judgment Day. Their chemistry was the reason this group was successful, and now that equilibrium has been disrupted. But other people's replies were lighthearted. Some fans were hoping that this transition might bring Priest more chances on SmackDown, or maybe even a return to NXT, his original WWE home. Some thought this was all a part of a bigger plot, and that Priest may make a stunning comeback to Raw at a later date. At this very time, Rhea Ripley faces a professional and personal dilemma. Ripley has been an unstoppable force on Raw since becoming the current Women's World Champion, consistently turning heads and solidifying her position as one of WWE's biggest performers. But keeping her singles momentum in the face of Priest's dismissal will test her mettle as she navigates the shifting dynamics of Judgment Day. Ripley's heartfelt speech revealed a human side to her that her admirers never see, the one that lies underneath her menacing, goth-influenced exterior. Athletes who build genuine relationships, confront genuine obstacles, and feel genuine emotions are at the heart of WWE. And this incident served as a reminder to everyone. Fans were curious about what WWE had in store for Damian Priest, as rumors circulated about his future with the company. Some thought he may be sent to SmackDown to give the Blue brand a new lineup and capitalize on his star power. Some thought he may go it alone, hoping for a shot at a world championship down the road. No matter what happens, Damian Priest will forever be remembered as a pivotal figure in Raw and the Judgment Day group. His collaborations with Rhea Ripley, Finn Balor, and Dominic Mysterio boosted their careers and gave fans the best of what WWE has to offer in recent years.